Hi everyone, and it's just great to be with you again. I hope all is well with you. Thank you for the lovely cards and messages to those of you that sent them over these last couple of weeks for me. It's really great, and I've really appreciated it. I feel very loved and cared for, and thank you. I suppose just a quick update on how I'm doing. I'm still actually struggling to sleep at the moment, and hopefully that will improve as time goes on and the doctors continue to investigate the cause of that. So do keep praying for me, I'd appreciate it. How are you doing though during this time? Are you managing to get out much? I have a dog, and that certainly helps because they need walking, don't they? They need walking no matter what the weather. So when I go out walking our dog, Treacle, I often take my camera. I like to take pictures of small things, as you probably know by now. I like insects and bugs, sometimes flowers. But there's not so many of them around now, is there? Because the weather's getting colder. Fungus is a favourite of mine as well. But that is also becoming, less. So there's not much of that. But I still like taking photos. So the other day I decided to put on a longer lens on my camera and have a go at capturing some birds at the local fen in Tofford. And there I was with the dog walking along beside the stream, and I could hear the birds all around me, and they sounded beautiful. But I couldn't see them. They were hidden. And so in my conversational prayer time that I have with God when I walk, I kind of commented on that. And I asked him, I said, why are these birds all hidden from me? And he spoke clearly into my mind in that moment. He said, wait. So I did. I stopped still and waited. And waited. And it seemed like ages, but actually, it was probably only about 5 minutes, and the birds began to emerge, skipping along the branches, munching at the berries in the trees near me, and I got this photo. Hopefully you can see it clearly. It was taken with this lens, made in 1957, for you lens geeks out there. Anyway, all manual, and it's quite a challenge sometimes to take a picture of something that's moving around a lot with something so chunky like that stuck on your camera. Anyway, less of that and more about the theology behind this stuff. You see, that word that God spoke into my mind, it continued to resound and resonate in my head. Wait. How much do I stop and simply wait? Oh, but I've just got so much to do, and I've got this. Wait. God says wait. With global news travelling so quickly and social media stirring up opinions, it can be easy to become worried or angry or just opinionated about particular political situations or outcomes. But God says, wait. Psalm 5 was written by David, the king of Israel. And he, even as king, even if you're a good king, you still have enemies and adversaries, both known and unknown. And in Psalm 5, David comes to God with his plea. And in verse 3, he says this: in the morning, Lord, you hear my voice. In the morning, I lay my requests before you and wait expectantly. See, David is praying to the Lord and he's waiting. He's expecting our response. This word expectantly here, this wait expectantly in the Hebrew, actually means keep watch. So it's like watching like the watchmen of old did, waiting for news. So David was praying and then he was watching for God's response, waiting for his response. Psalm 37, and it was also written by David. And maybe there's some learning shown in Psalm 37 from his experiences in Psalm 5. I don't know that, but there seems to be something there, possibly. And verse 7 in Psalm 37 says this: "Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for him. Do not fret when people succeed in their ways, when they carry out their wicked schemes." You know, there'll always be evil people succeeding and doing well in the world. And God says, do not fret. Wait. Wait for God. And the word to be still in that passage, it also means be silent and be at rest. It's like coming before God and just being and waiting for God. In the wickedness and the evil and the stirring up of dissension and the destruction and the violence and the chaos going on in our world, be still and wait patiently for God. And I'll end today with these lyrics from a Matt Redman song, and it's probably likely that you don't know it. It's the song itself was like a bonus track on a double CD that was produced, and the song is called "In the Waiting." I tried to find it on YouTube so I could have it following this talk, but I couldn't. It's not there. But here are some lyrics from the song, and it says, "And I find you in the waiting. I find you in the waiting. You remind me in the stillness to know that you are God." And may you find God today as you wait on him. God bless you, and bye for now.